Okay, so I'm sure most of y'all watching have heard by now, and I'm sure you guys can read the title and see the thumbnail, but for those of y'all that can't, Wisteria 2 is gone. The game is shut down, it's closed, and that's it. And I gotta say, it's not really funny. It's actually pretty messed up, but I was not expecting this to happen. I just want all y'all watching to know that, because I already know you're gonna go to the comments, Chris, you overhyping the game. Chris, why are you overhyping this mid? And I just want to say, y'all, all I really did in Wisteria 2 was progress through the story. I don't think I really hit max level, but in the time that I was progressing, which I gotta say was probably at least around 4 hours into the gameplay, I never really encountered any bugs. And I recorded the majority of my gameplay, so if I did, y'all would have seen that. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect the game to die. I genuinely did not expect Wisteria 2 to die, but it did. And it died really badly. Like, the game, a whole bunch of stuff happened. I heard the game had a horrible anti-cheat, which means exploiters were just running rampant, probably having DBZ fights in the sky and stuff like that. I heard there was data loss, data leaks. I saw that they were giving out free spins to kind of compensate for how poorly the game was going. So yeah, don't get me wrong, y'all, I'm not blind to that. I've definitely seen that the game was not released in a good state. I won't even hold you. But yeah, if you guys actually look in the game's official Discord, you can see that they said right here, hey guys, thank you so much for playing Wisteria 2. Lately, we the developers were discussing about the future of the game. The game is in too much of a mess with people being soft blocked left and right, data issues, and people losing their money over unstable game passes / developer products, and the game just being one big laggy and glitchy mess. So we have decided to close the game down in order to work full-time on the rework we promised you guys. For all the people who have been supporting this release, thank you so much, and we're sorry for releasing a faulty game. The game is getting closed, the rework is being developed on full-time, and this dude said, for those saying we ran with what we made on the game, that isn't the case. The game's code was so hard, it was just not ideal to have it open and people buy things and not receive them. We're remaking the game from the ground up, making sure such things can't happen. This is out of care for the game. I just want to say, y'all, and I want to say the same thing for Anime Showdown too, even though this is an Anime Showdown video. If you have a game, whether or not it's paid access, whether it's free, you shouldn't ever close that game if people are buying game passes. If we're funding your product with our money, you should not close it and take it away from us. Like, I don't care if it's a game where you, okay, so if it's a game where you say, okay, this is a game in alpha testing or beta testing, and like we're gonna eventually close it, like you're giving us a warning beforehand, then you know what, I spent my money on that game, I know I'm going to lose it, I know my money is like going somewhere where I might not be able to use it forever. But that's not how it was here. It was just that the game released horribly, the game just released terribly, and they said, okay, we're closing it. So now what about all those people that spent all that money to just not be able to use it? They just can't use any of their money. And I'm saying this because I have friends who put a bag into Wisteria 2, and those friends of mine now cannot play Wisteria 2. So they spent their money and they got nothing. And I don't mess with that. I love the developers of Wisteria 2. They're very respectful people. I love what they did with Wisteria 2 because underneath all of it, I still feel like it's a good game, y'all. But I mean, this is just, it's just really not a good look to release a game and then close it after people put all that money in. And another thing is, I made mad Wisteria 2 videos, so now I feel kind of responsible. Everybody's saying I overhyped the game, but like I said, I genuinely did not think Wisteria 2 was gonna fall out like this. I'm sorry if I hyped up the game for y'all and then you proceeded to buy something and have it close like this. I did not foresee this happening, but it did. I think I actually bought a good amount of game passes too that I probably now can't use. So yeah, this situation sucks. I didn't think the game was gonna close. I didn't think the game was gonna die, and I don't think it did die. I think a lot of people were playing it. It's just the game was in a horrible state. So yeah, I did say I don't think Wisteria 2 is going to die. At the very least, I mean, I kind of wasn't wrong. The game didn't die. It just it just got shut down. But yeah, this situation just sucks. I feel like I had to make a video talking about this since I made all those other videos, and now I'm getting mad comments about Wisteria 2 closing down. I just want to say again, if you're selling a product, you shouldn't ever take that away. I don't care if it's a game that just released that's clearly not ready to be released. Like you put all of those dev products in, had people buy them 2 times the XP, I'm sure whatever other game passes there were, but people bought these things, and like I said, now they cannot use them. So I don't like that. That's the only thing I dislike about this whole experience. Let me know how y'all are feeling. It's very sad, but I mean, yeah, this is just just not it. Like I said, I do apologize if I overhyped the game for y'all and people ended up buying it and now you can't use your stuff. I do feel like a part of that is because of me, and yeah, I don't know. I could not predict this, y'all. I didn't expect the game to die like that. I did not see Wisteria 2 going down like this, but it did. There's nothing we can really do about it but move on. I hope that they do eventually reopen the game and reimburse players heavily, because we just kind of like just got the game closed and there's nothing we can do about it. So yeah, with that being said, hopefully y'all enjoy. Once again, I apologize. Let me know how y'all feeling about this whole Wisteria 2 situation. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Later.